What up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Here is my opening/streaming segment where I talk about the films and shows that are premiering this week, whether they're be theaters or streaming. Alright. Coming to theaters this week, which just premiered on Wednesday, we got the sequel, The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard. Now, this is of course the follow-up to 2017's very fun action comedy, The Hitman's Bodyguard. This one, this time around, you got Sam Jackson and Ryan Reynolds. I mean, come on, Nick Fury and Deadpool teaming up. Cool there. You know, we also got Salma Hayek, who is really cool to see her having like more prominent role than she had in the first film. You also got some new additions such as Morgan Freeman's in this, Antonio Banderas, Richie Grant. I mean, I actually just saw it. I'm gonna do my review after I'm done with this video, but I thought it was really fun. It was entertaining, cool action. I mean, if you guys have not really seen The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard, it's in theaters. Give it a watch and give the sequel the first film a go too. I think you might enjoy it. Alright. Coming to Disney Plus this week, we got Luca. It's set in the beautiful seaside town of the Italian Riviera. The anime film is a coming-of-age story about one boy's experiencing an unforgettable summer filled with gelato, pasta, and endless scooter rides. Luca shares these adventures with his newfound best friend, but all the fun is drained by a deeply held secret that he is actually a sea monster from another world just below the water surface. So, yeah, pretty much every time he gets war on him, he becomes like a sea monster, and no one but his best friend actually knows the truth. But this is Pixar. You know, I do love Pixar's work. This looks really cute, looks charming, looks entertaining. I'm really looking forward to check this one out. You know, still thinks it's going to Disney Plus and not theaters, or at least theaters and Disney Plus. But you know, maybe it'll work on D Plus. Who knows? But I'm still looking forward to checking it out because it does look good. So hopefully it'll be decent. All right. Also, this week we got a movie called Fatherhood coming to Netflix about a father who brings up his daughter as a single dad after the unexpected death of his wife, who died a day after their daughter's birth. Now, this is a drama film that stars Kevin Hart, and it's really nice to see Kevin Hart really breaking outside of his comfort zone. Because obviously, when you think of Kevin Hart, you think of mostly straight up comedies such as the Ride Along movies, the Jumanji films. So it's really nice to see him doing something more different for a change, and this definitely looks very different. It definitely does have some comedic timing in it, yeah, but this does look more like more of a different, serious toned Kevin Hart, so hopefully it'll be really decent. Alright. Also, this week, we got a couple of documentaries premiere that actually looks really good. One of which, we got Edgar Wright's new documentary film called The Sparks Brothers. Filmmaker Edgar Wright, the same guy who gave us Shaun of the Dead, Scott Pilgrim, Baby Driver, and all, explores how one rock band can be successful, underrated, hugely influenced, and criminally overlooked, or at the same time, a musical odyssey exploring 5 weird and decades with brothers Ron and Russell Meade. So these are pretty much people that no one ever, a band that hardly no one ever really heard of. I never even heard of the Sparks Brothers until I heard about this film. But it's Edgar Wright. I do love Edgar Wright's work, so hopefully this could be really decent. You know, it even has celebrities being interviewed, such as the likes of Flea, Beck, Mike Myers, Jason Schwartzman, Neil Gaiman. So yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to checking this one out. Also, this week we've got a documentary called Rita Moreno, Just a Girl Who Decided to Go For It. The remarkable life of the 7-year career of singer, actress, and dancer Rita Moreno. Of course, she is best known for West Side Story fame. She ended up making history as the first Puerto Rican to actually win the Oscar for Best Actress. So that's pretty cool. This actually looks really interesting. You know, I always do love me a good documentary about these type of actions and all, and it looks really fascinating. So hopefully it'll be something really decent. It also has features interviews from stars such as Lin-Manuel Miranda, Whoopi Goldberg, Justin Mercado, loads of other folks. So hopefully this could be really decent. Alright, also out this week, we got a movie called Our Ladies. It takes place in 1990 Scotland about a group of, it's about a group of Catholic girls get an opportunity to go to Edinburgh for a choir competition, but they're more interested in drinking and partying than winning the competition. So this, I can say this has a bit of a Booksmart feel to it. It is directed by Michael Caton Jr., who Jones, I should say, who also directed movies such as Basic Instinct 2, The Jackal. He's done some other stuff here. This looks really intriguing. You know, I don't really know any of these actors in there or anything like that, but it does look like a really fun, interesting comedy worth checking out. So hopefully it'll be pretty decent. Also at this week, we got a French movie called Summer of '85. Here's what this is about. While boating, Alexa's boat capitalizes and almost drowns before being rescued by David, who ultimately ends up as the friend of his dreams. So this is pretty much like a interesting movie, like gay-based film. It's directed by the same director who did that movie Swimming Pool years ago. This looks really decent. A decent movie about friendship. An interesting movie for LGBTQ for Pride Month. So there's that. So maybe it will be decent. Who knows? Also out this week, we got a movie called The Birthday Cake. Here's what this is about. On the 10th anniversary of his father's mysterious death, Gio brings a birthday cake prepared by his mother to a memorial celebration hosted by his uncle Angelo, a Brooklyn Mafia boss. His life soon begins to change as he pieces together what really happened to his dad all those years ago. Now, this has a really cool cast. You got the likes of Ewan McGregor, Penn Badgley, Charlotte Fernandez. You also got Jeremy Allen White from Shameless fame. You got it's really cool seeing Val Kilmer in this. I'm always a sucker for mafia-based movies, and this looks like it could be up my alley. I mean, you got folks from The Sopranos and Goodfellas in this, so that's pretty cool right there. So yeah, hopefully this could be really cool because the trailers have looked really decent. All right. Also out this week, we got a movie called Siberia, which stars William Dafoe, and it's about a barman in Siberia who heads to a nearby cave where he explores his dreams and memories. Now, I gotta say, this actually looks really intriguing. You know, you got William Dafoe reteaming once again with his bad lieutenant director Abel Ferrara, I think his name is. It looks really intriguing. I'm always a William Dafoe guy, so definitely looking forward to check this out because Dafoe's in it. So here we go, I guess. All right. Also at this week, we got a movie called Take Back, which stars Michael Jai White as well as his wife Gillian White and Mickey Rourke. It's about Zara and Brian who are living the perfect small town life when a mysterious stranger from Zara's secret past kidnaps their daughter, and now they must race to save her life. This actually, I gotta say, looks pretty cool. I mean, you know, I quite like Michael Jai White. The dude is such an underrated actor, by the way. He is, of course, best known for Black Dynamite fame. He, of course, played the Bronze Tiger on Arrow. I mean, I think Michael Jai White is so awesome here. Mickey Rourke, he's always cool once in a while. So hopefully this could be really intriguing. Alright. Also out this week, we got a movie called Stalker. In the wake of a messy breakup, Andy Escobedo decides to start a fresh life, relocating from Austin to LA. Eager to make new connections, he befriends Roger, an unusual sideshare driver. But when Roger's behavior gets too strange for comfort, Andy blows him off. And of course, you guys know what happens next. This guy pretty much starts stalking him and whatnot. So yeah, it's pretty much that type of story. I saw the trailer for this. It looks pretty intriguing. I mean, I always do like these type of these movies where someone is like, you know, obsessed with someone, whether it be like Fair Attraction, whether it be that Beyonce movie Obsession. There's been so many cool like stalking based films, and this looks like to be up my alley, so hopefully it can be really decent. Alright, also at this week we got a movie called Blood Pageant. What begins as a $1 million reality show competition between 7 beautiful women turns into a battle for life itself when one contestant unknowingly uses dark magic to gain an edge over the competition. Now, this film actually has the likes of, I'm not even joking, for some reason, Snoop Dogg is in this movie. You got Stephen Baldwin is in this. Some odd cast members. I saw the preview for this. It looks really messed up. Looks like Scream meets Miss Congeniality in a way. Yeah, that's why I'm probably going to look at it. Scream meets Miss Congeniality. But that aside, it does look really intriguing, so hopefully it could be cool. Alright. We got some movie called Crack House of the Dead about a cop, drug dealer, and other misfits who takes refugees in a crack house as bloodthirsty zombies embark on a citywide rampage. So yeah, this is pretty much about zombies taking out people in a crack house. That's why it's called Crack House of the Dead. This looks like if Jorge Romero and Kevin Smith got together and make a movie one day, this is what we got. I guess say it's like I don't know, The Walking Dead meets any stoner-based film, I'm guessing. But I don't know, it sounds dumb, but I like dumb, so I give it a go. Alright, now we do got a couple of TV shows premiering on Paramount Plus. We got the new revival of iCarly. Now, this time around, Carly, Spencer, and Freddie are back, navigating the next chapters of their lives and facing the uncertainties of life in their 20s. So, of course, we got Mariah Cosgrove coming back as Carly. We got Jerry Trainer back as Spencer. Nathan Kress is back as Freddie. No, we do not have Jeanette McCurry coming back as Sam, which is still disappointing, but hey, she quit acting, so what do you guys want? It does look really intriguing. You know, I was never really like the biggest iCarly fan. I was more of a Drake and Josh and Victoria's fan back in the day. But I still thought iCarly was a decent enough show. I mean, Michelle Obama even once had a guest appearance on iCarly one time. So there's that. But this does look like it could be really interesting. I mean, it looks like it's more of an adult version. Like, you hear a couple of the characters cursing, drinking alcohol. So, yeah, this is going to be more like a grown-up version of iCarly. But hey, it's not on Nickelodeon, people. It's on Paramount Plus. So, take that for granted. So I'm still looking forward to check this one out because iCarly was a decent show. So, it'll still be cool to see a Drake and Josh or a Victoria's revival. But after the Drake Bell incident, we can forget about that Drake and Josh revival, people. Anywho. Other shows premiering, we got Generations Part 2 about high school students who explore modern sexuality, testing deeply entrenched belief about life and nature of family in this community. Now, of course, Part 1 just premiered on HBO Max back in March. We do got Part 2 here. I thought the show was pretty decent. It definitely has a bit of a Euphoria vibe to it. Decent coming-of-age based series. I like the cast of characters. I think this show, like, it doesn't really, not that it's being renewed for a second season, but hopefully after this maybe it'll get renewed. But I think the show is really decent, so hopefully Part 2 will be as good. Our last but not least, premiering on Apple, we got Physical. A quietly tortured woman supports her husband bid for a state assembly while battling personal demons until she finds release through the world of Arabic. This, of course, stars Rose Byrne, who, of course, was just seen in The Peer Rabbit 2. I love Rose Byrne. She's always the best, whether it's the Neighbors movies, whether it's Annie, Bridesmaids. I think Rose Byrne is always the best. So, nice to see her back on TV. That's really cool to watch. So, hopefully, like, this definitely has a bit of a Glow vibe to it. Like, it sounds like Glow, but instead of wrestling, they're aerobics instead. But it does look really intriguing, so I'll definitely give this a go when it premieres on Apple. But that's pretty much it. Let me leave you guys. Which of these shows or movies are you looking for to check out? Are you looking for to check out Luca, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard, Fatherhood, iCarly, etc.? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Sim signing off.